You know what time it is?
We back.
They know what time it is.
We back.
They know what time it is.
We back.
Hey, it ain't going like this. I say we swacking up, folks.
We swag.
We swacking up, folks.
We swag.
We swacking up, folks.
We swag.
We swacking up, folks. I say we swacking up, folks. We swacking up, folks. We swacking up, folks. We swacking up, folks. I say we swacking and we.
He swag.
We swacking and we.
She swag.
We swacking and we.
They swag.
We swacking and we. I say we swacking up, folks.
Oh,
We swacking up, folks. We swacking up. We all swacking up, fool. We back.
We back. We back and it's feeling real springy.
Real spring.
Real springy.
Spring-like.
We got our ass to do weather this past weekend.
Yes.
So they would go out there and check out,
Few of the spring games that they had.
It's been tough without football.
Yeah, we gotta be honest.
We gotta do, we cover basketball and baseball. We do everything, but football is that's our meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
We love that football.
Yeah.
So especially the South, because football is king down here.
Right
So
on, right on.
So it was good to get some football down there. And you know what I was at?
Where you was at?
I went to the reservation.
That ball was on our blind.
The reservation.
My bad.
We ain't starting that day.
My
We
bad.
gonna have a wholesome show.
You was at Alcorn?
Oh,
You was at
always Alcorn.
My bad.
That's my last time.
Where the grass is sweet and all that.
Yeah, there you go.
Good stuff.
You learn. I ain't done with you yet.
They country talk.
I'm getting it up. As long as you learn it.
Yeah.
I went down there this weekend. Had a pretty good time down there.
Wait, Chief. Sorry to cut you off. Before we start, man, I gotta be real right quick, G.
Go ahead.
We've been hearing what people saying. They always say, G, if y'all was more consistent, we'll be on another level. But guess what? We got jobs.
We have a family.
We got all that, man. You know,
We try.
So we would love to give y'all the content that y'all looking for week in and week out.
Listen.
But to get him and me on the same page,
It's tough.
it's tough.
It's tough.
It's tough.
But we work with some stuff. We try to come up with some lives.
Definitely.
We try to do it. We
gonna get it on the road.
But it's tough. We both got careers.
Yeah.
I'm talking about full-time careers. This is not more time-consuming careers.
Definitely.
You know what I'm talking about? So
And then we gotta split that time up with Alcorn and so but we're gonna try to get y'all some more. But continue to like, share, subscribe, comment.
and we appreciate it.
And a lot of people asking how you subscribe. Remember, you have to create a YouTube account. Once you create a YouTube account, then you hit the subscribe button. Once you subscribe, every time we drop something, whether it's an interview, breaking news, all that type of stuff, it's there for you.
Right
so,
there.
I just had to say that. I sorry to cut you off, but a lot of people are asking why we not coming with more content. And it's just been hard. But just bear with us. We're going to step our game up a little bit more because we know y'all want to see some of this funniness also with some of these facts and some of this breaking news. But go ahead. My bad to cut you off, G.
I went down there to the reservation.
Reservation.
And it just was a good time for me, man. Man.
What you saw down there, G?
Man, first of all,
Somebody say y'all was playing in a pile of dust.
yeah, it was a pile of dust. See, on a reservation,
Yeah.
it's golden. Okay,
Uh-oh.
so it's like we playing. And if it's dust, it's golden dust. Okay,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
gold dust from wrestling back then.
Yeah.
If it is dust, it's golden.
Golden dust.
It's golden dust.
Got that Midas
Yeah,
touch.
that good dust.
Yeah.
We ran the reservation. We hadn't had a spring game in years. I don't know our last spring game we had because of COVID, and then before
Y'all
that.
set out for COVID. Let's be real. That's why, because y'all said, I'm not saying nothing wrong with that.
You're trying to be funny.
I'm not. I'm just saying y'all set out so, y'all, continue, my bad.
And then 19, we supposed to have one that like rained out or something like that. So we hadn't had one. He being funny. We hadn't had one. We hadn't had one. And so, it was good to see. This honestly was my best experience ever at a spring game.
Yeah.
Like
what made it so good?
Just the turnout. Man, we had like 350 kids come and visit. It's big for Alcorn. Being that like he said, Alcorn in the middle of nowhere. Don't start your jokes.
I ain't gonna say
Don't
nothing.
start your jokes.
Because Valley, y'all in the same boat, but okay.
Look, listen. So to get 350 kids in the middle of nowhere, we're not in the metropolitan area, so everybody had to like travel in. It wasn't like you can drop your kids off and come back and get them later. We had 350 at Alcorn State in the middle of nowhere where parents had to make hotel reservations and all that just to come. But it was 350. When I pulled up, I was like, man, there's a bunch of kids and there were just kids sitting in the stadium, so that was good to see. The tailgate, just the family atmosphere that we bring was great. It was great.
So what about the product on the field, G?
I love the product on the field. I was able to talk to our new defense coordinator, Cedric Thomas, and I'm in love with our new defense. I think the strength gonna be our secondary this year. That's something that was new to me. Because there was something I thought we needed improvement on. And I think he's a secondary coach. That's what he do first.
Right.
And Cedric Thomas.
What about that? What about that line? Just they still ain't bulked up yet. I mean, I guess you don't really always need a bulked up line as long as you teaching techniques and stuff.
Yeah, I think our defensive line. I think that's good. That was that's one of our weaknesses, especially the rushing the passer. That's something I want to see us improve on. Like I think the middle of our defensive line gonna be okay. We got some more pieces coming in. We got 2 players that's coming. I don't want to break the news for them because they told me not to. So I don't put it out there yet. I'm gonna let them do their own thing. So we got 2 more players coming in the middle, and I think that's gonna be great for us. But I think the edge is where I want to see more from.
Right.
Just getting to the quarterback. Because that's what I've been our weaknesses. I mean, quarterbacks in 19 and last year, they sit in the pocket, make a sandwich, eat the sandwich, then throw the ball. Then throw the ball.
Speaking of quarterbacks, I heard Felix gone, so that's some big shoes to fill.
That's some big shoes to fill. I think we got a good competition going on. Actually, our Memphis transfer, Quinn, he stepped up and had a really big spring game. He scored number 17. He had a big game. Aaron Allen, Louisiana Tech transfer, he had a big game too. So they battling out right now. I think those are the top 2. They both had a big, nice spring game. It was the defense gave us, they set back and let us go vertical. So we had to hand the ball off a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, we didn't really get to see much out of the quarterbacks. Like you said, it was a lot of running the ball. So I was actually proud of our offensive line because they looked good. That we was able to run the ball. But I'm gonna tell you something. One of our strengths, I think the biggest strength on our team is backs.
Yeah. Speaking of strength, I wanted to ask you though, like if you had to give 3 strengths and 3 weaknesses of your squad, what you got?
I know it. I'm gonna start with the strength for sure. Running backs.
Yeah.
100% running back. That's the number 1 position on our team. We got 4 that I think can be starters for us. After that, I think is I go secondary. Our secondary look really, really good. Our safety KJ Kinsler, that's gonna be I think our best defensive player. Then our linebackers. That'll be my 3 strengths.
What about areas y'all need help in? We know y'all need help in baseball because Southern just went over there and put a 15 piece on y'all.
Hey, bro.
Made y'all forfeit. One thing about Alcorn, they gon' forfeit. They gon' forfeit. They gon' forfeit. Between y'all girls basketball and y'all boys baseball, listen. Y'all need some help.
We need some help. Listen, I know y'all heard about the Grambling situation. I was cutting them with the girls.
With the girls, yeah.
Listen, Grambling girls, if y'all can play baseball,
man, look at this dude, man.
Give me a call. I got a scholarship for you. If you can play some baseball, give me a call. I got a scholarship because I don't know what we doing.
Yeah.
I don't know what we doing. I don't know how true this is. This is my school. I don't know how true. But they say we just went out there to the cafeteria and just were like, "Can you play baseball? Come on, get on the team. Come on,
y'all ain't that bad.
Come on, man. It's bad.
Yeah.
It is bad,
Yeah, you a realist.
No, I gotta be. It's bad. I ain't never seen it that bad. I mean, everybody beat us. And everybody don't just beat us. Everybody beat the crap out of it. It's bad. Look, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be quiet. I ain't gonna harp on our baseball team too much, but because I love y'all, I still love y'all. But I gotta give y'all the smoke. I walked to the tailgate after the spring game, and the baseball game was still going on. So I walk up. So instead of saying what the score was, I said, "How bad we lost?"
Oh man,
how bad did we lose?
Goodness.
How bad did we lose?
Gee, what they said? We forfeit.
Yeah, it was
goodness gracious. That's what they do.
It's getting worse. But we're gonna shake back.
Yeah.
We're gonna shake back. I trust them.
Keep my baseball team out your
mouth. That's what you do. Keep them out your mouth. We coming back. I gotta think of a name. See, the football team was the Big Bad Braves. The basketball team was the Purple People Eaters. Baseball team. I'm gonna come back because I don't want to say it right now. Wait, I don't want no nickname right now. We can't get no nickname right now.
Man, what the weakness is though?
I think we're gonna need another slot receiver. Receiver and slot better than slot somebody. I want to see how somebody young receiver step up. Behind CJ Bowler and Warren Anthony, we got a bunch. We got 4 3-star receivers, and they've been at Alcorn a couple of years now. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I want to see more out of them. And that's just me. They know I love them, whatever, but I want to see more. Like T. Adams, I want to see more out of them. They came to Alcorn with 3-star hype and all that, and it's time to produce. This is their time now, so I want to see one of them step up. And like I said earlier, defensive line, the edge rushers, and special teams. Oh my God! Listen, I ain't go hard, but our special team was bad. Sad. It was bad. We missed. We didn't rush the kicker, but we still missed the good. You know what I'm saying? So now that's not. We have a kicker coming. A kicker and a punter coming in.
I mean, y'all, Mr. Goldenfoot, one of y'all.
Yeah, my boy Goldenfoot came on. He came on across the hump. My boy Goldenfoot.
What's across the hump?
I think you did
across the hump.
Leave our players alone.
Hey man, look,
leave our players alone.
I don't do. I just post Swac'N the fool. That's about it.
Shout out to Golden Foot though. That's my guy.
He's gonna be pivotal as far as, but I'm gonna get into that later.
Yeah, that's my guy. He came on across the hump to Southern University. So I think special teams. I want to see us get better in the sliding receivers and our D line, edge rushers. I want to see some pressure on the quarterback. But overall, I like what I saw. You know, Big Mac gonna have them ready.
Old Mac now.
But it's still a spring, so it's kind of like
we know y'all don't believe in spring nothing.
Yeah, we don't. Don't nobody play on spring football.
Nothing.
You know, we just want to develop our depth in the spring. So we set a bunch of players out. So I don't want to take too look as well, you know. So it was fun though. Good time, good event. We had a good event. We honored Fred back now Friday night. Mm-hmm. We had a party. Woo! Tell him like that.
You was in that?
Oh, I was in that. I was feeling good.
Yeah,
I was feeling good too. I was feeling good, but shout out to everybody off. Something else I'm gonna say before I be quiet. I want our marketing to be a little better for you. You know, we broadcast the game, but it didn't have sound throughout the game and stuff like that. And you know, we didn't put out any video to show how good the atmosphere was that Saturday. And I think that's something we could have capitalized on. So I want our marketing just showing what we have down there to be broadcasting.
Hey, definitely, because I'm gonna be honest. In all honesty, bro, all point is like one of the epitomes of what HBCU football, HBCU culture is all about. Yeah. When y'all play that can't get enough and everybody stand up and all that type of stuff, man, it's definitely a family atmosphere out there. So you know, if y'all could broadcast that and show how much of a family y'all are together, I feel like it's really a brave nation down there in on the plantation. But,
reservation.
My bad. Them Jaguars. We talking about them Jaguars.
Is the camera on?
The mighty.
The camera on, bro.
Mighty Jaguars.
Take this out.
I see you, Lacombe. I see you.
Hey, take that out.
I see you, Lacombe.
Take that out of there.
I see you. Yeah, we here.
Hey, y'all ain't.
We here. You know I got my favorite coach. I've been preaching all year.
Listen. If that was your Christmas present. Cause you was the first person I heard say, dude, I gotta give you that.
Some people might say 5 seconds is too quick. Some people might say 5 seconds is too quick, G.
So you telling me it was going fast?
Fast. 5 seconds or less. We get in the playoff. Your defense better keep up. I was wondering when I was going to all them practices, I said, why the O-line keep running all these gases? Now I see why.
They gotta be in shape.
Now I see why they gotta be in shape. If your defense don't set up in 5 seconds, we go.
Tell me what you saw down there. I
saw some great things. I saw some great things. We had a lot of people in the stands, and we didn't have a band or a cheerleaders. Say we a band.
Y'all the band ain't come?
We don't need them.
Oh, Lord.
We fill up the stands without the band.
Oh,
no
Lord.
band, no cheerleader. We still had it.
I bet the fans was mad.
I bet you they was.
I bet they was mad.
I bet you they
Where the band at?
We had the DJ up there. You know how we do. You from here. All you gotta do is play jiggy music.
Oh, it was in that jiggy? Ooh.
You know how they do.
Okay.
You know how they do.
Okay, you might have
5 seconds.
5 seconds.
5 seconds. When I say it's like 5 seconds, Dooley got this offense running so quick up tempo. You better come. And I heard somebody say, well, I ain't hear nobody say nothing, really. I ain't hear nobody say nothing. All I know is we coming, and the thing about our 5 seconds, G, is when we come back to the ball, we might be in a whole different formation. You might see Ethan Howard playing tight, then you might see him go out to X, you might see trips, you might see double, you might see pistol. You don't even know where we coming in.
And so, and that make it hard for the defense to substitute.
Do it. It make it hard for them. They gonna have a lot of defense faking like they injured.
Talking, I got cramp. Hey, they better. I'm gonna tell them, look, y'all, hey, listen, they going too fast. You catch a cramp.
You better.
Fall on the ground and keep on your leg.
You better. 5 seconds. We getting to the ball. Hey, but I like what I saw. We got a quarterback. It's still a quarterback battle. I like.
Who you like? What did you see? Started off there. What did you see in that quarterback battle? I think that's one of the big questions for y'all.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Bashan he took the job.
Okay.
He took the job. At first it was neck and neck because I've been going to almost every Saturday practice. It was neck and neck with him and Bubba. But the spring game, he took the job. He separated himself. So right now we're looking at actually a close second string, which would be Bubba and Blood now.
Okay.
So
for y'all that don't know, that's Rashawn McCoy. That's the transfer they brought in from Hines Community College, and Bubba, who was the quarterback.
Bubba McDaniel
he was the quarterback last year. They were battling it out.
And Blood is actually another quarterback that coach, I forgot his name. You know, he in the past from Norfolk. He brought him in. Coach Oates. Coach Oates. Yeah, he brought him in. But I like the quarterback situation. I love the running back room.
Okay.
We still got Gerard Sims back there. He ran for 100 yards. When I tell you, we got a stable. If you try to stop the pass, G, we gonna run it. If you try to take away the running backs, our quarterback gonna run it. If you try to take the quarterback away, our running backs gonna run it. G, we got options.
So y'all,
5 seconds, we got options.
So you like your quarterbacks and your running backs. That's your
Gerard Sims.
Okay.
Kobe Dillon. And we got that kid number 30. Ooh, that boy look like Trenton Holiday. You remember Trenton Holiday? Yeah, you remember Trenton Holiday. Number 30, Braylon Martin.
Okay.
No, Braylon Martin. Yeah. You know speed.
I know Braylon Martin.
That boy fast, G. That boy fast.
He's a Baton Rouge kid.
Yeah, Catholic High. You know, I went to Redemption, so we don't really rock with them too well. But anyway, shout out to him. But that kid that touch that ball, he might break it every time. We got him on special, we got him on punt return, we got him on kickoff return. Man, when I tell you he's special, G, he's special. Scat back, all that type of stuff. We got options, G. 5 seconds. How you gonna take? What you gonna take away? What you gonna take away? We got a tight end, and people talking about we need a go-getter. We need a go-getter receiver. Man, our tight end, Ethan Howard, we can line him up at X. He's a go-getter.
Now I don't like y'all.
He a go-getter.
But I gotta give y'all keep a good tight end.
Yeah.
Y'all keep a good tight end.
Lately, as of lately, we used to keep real good receivers.
Yeah,
but I will say this, we have a nice receiving core. They complement each other well. Do we have a go-getter that could just go make a one-on-one play? We don't have that yet. I get him. And the one person, I ain't gonna get into that. But Ethan Howard is the go-getter we can put out to X if we want to do it that way, you know? We got options, G. Shout out to Bryce McNabb for coming in and stepping up, because I was on him throughout the whole spring. I said, man, what you doing? We brought you here from Ohio, what you doing? He came in, he stepped in for his team, he got the job done. Man, you know, it's just
what it like on the defense side of the ball?
Hold up, I'm still on 5 seconds.
Go ahead.
I'm still on my 5 seconds.
Take your time. Shut up. Take your time.
Because you know when you're running that fast pace, you gotta have an O-line. We got Eli Fields. He was out from a little injury, and he wasn't even in there. Our O-line still. And we got a Grambling transfer just came in.
Kyrie Wade.
And people from Grambling mad because we got him talking about he could and we couldn't. That boy's an animal. He's an animal. He's an animal.
Is that shots fired to the school up north? Okay. I'm just saying.
That's what we do. That's what we do. Now you ready for the defensive side?
Let me hit you out on defense.
Defense. Ooh, what can I say about defense? Trey Lane, he's everything it's advertised to be.
I heard that boy like TJ Watt.
Man, that boy he look like him.
He ain't no TJ Watt now.
He look like him.
He ain't no TJ Watt.
He ain't gotta be him. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna even get there. We got Collins, Moochie Collins. He another DN. I don't know if I said his name right. Just know he got a hyphenated name. It might be Moochie. Yeah, it might be Moochie Collins. But our D-line, nasty. Now I would say this, but we'll get to that when we talk about the weaknesses. Our D-tackle is an area of concern. Okay. I gotta be honest. Our linebackers are an area of concern. I gotta be honest. But our end's nasty. And we ain't even bring in JC on yet. We ain't even bring JC on yet. Come on now, G.
Edwards was good last year. Come
on now, G. Hey, I forgot about Jordan Lewis. I ain't even talk about Jordan Lewis yet. G, and people they laughed at me when I said we were going 10-1. Y'all laughed at me.
I'm still laughing.
Y'all laughed at me when I said that.
Get off the boo-boo.
Justin back there.
Get off the boo-boo.
We got Josh Short at the nickel, transfer from Mississippi State. Mm-hmm. We got Kobe Phillips coming in from Tulane, and we got number 7, Preacher Man. I can't think of his name right now. Back there at safety too. Man, we looking good, man. We got depth. G. We had Hartman. Hartman made an old Dell type. Number 84, speaking of receivers.
I watch y'all.
Come on, man.
When I watched it, my
biggest
takeaway was Bashan.
Come on, man.
Bashan, and I think he stepped up.
Your biggest takeaway should have been 5 seconds.
That works in spring games.
It's going to work in the game.
Now we often like to hit their mouth. That easy to do that when you're in the spring game.
Yeah.
Start getting hit in your mouth. Everybody got a plan to get hit in your mouth. Everybody got a plan. Things start getting hit in your mouth.
Yeah.
Keep going that fast. When you start getting hit in the mouth, did he go that fast at PB? He tried.
I think I remember.
He tried.
Since you want to talk about my team, did y'all have trainers last year?
Nah, we had no trainers.
Y'all gonna need some water. Y'all gonna need some water. Y'all gonna need some water because we going fast.
The trainers are back.
Hey,
we going fast too. Shout out to my OC. We going fast too.
Yeah, okay.
It'll be a race then. Let's race. Let's race.
Lacumba.
Let's race then.
This for you, Lacumba.
I see Elliot right now. I already told me we going fast.
This for you, Lacumba.
We going fast.
This for you, Lacumba. This season right here for Lacumba. This Lacumba season.
Shout
This the Lacumba year.
Shout out to Lacumba.
This the Lacumba year.
I'm gonna have me a Lacumba belt made out of Lacumba.
Yeah.
A fur Lacumba jacket.
Peter, come get it. Come get him, Peter. But nah, on all serious, man, I gotta say the strength so far for my team, running backs.
Okay.
Secondary, major improvement for last year. Major improvement. And right now, I gotta give it to our D-line. My boy number 9. Even though I talked about the tackles, I just think we need more depth. The same way we have depth at the ends.
Yeah.
You know, Peterson, we still got him. We got what's my boy Johnson?
Latrell
Johnson.
Yeah.
We still got him. We got
shout out to Latrell too.
Latrell.
Shout out to Latrell.
Yeah.
He from the SIP. He should have been a Brain, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Latrell. Kid from I really want to see. I'm gonna call him the plug. I can't think of his name right now. Kid from Scotlandville. I can't. His brother ended up going to the league. I want to say. I cannot think of his name right now. But I just still feel like we need some more depth at that. But like I said, D-line, running backs, and the secondary. Okay. That's the strength. My weaknesses right now gotta be linebackers. Still for me, I like what I see. No, matter of fact, receiving core. Like I said, we're a good one. I just want to see one or two more dogs. Okay. Give it to me. Okay. Put it in my hand. You know, I want to see one or two more of those. And my third would have to be special teams. Now, special teams, I understand we had a long snapper issue. The long snapper we had, he got dismissed from the team, so we had to kind of fill in, just to fill in. So snaps was everywhere. They was all up and down. But one thing I know about them snaps and that kicking, Coach Nash gonna get them right. And Coach Graves gonna make sure the special teams right. Coach Graves gonna make sure the special teams right, and Coach Graves gonna make sure the linebackers right. If anybody needs to do that, they need to do that. Shout out to Shamar, number 81, too, at receiver too. But those are the weaknesses. I like what I saw. Atmosphere was nice. You know what I like this year?
I see I had some people in there.
You know what I like what we did this year, man? We actually decided to go get former players from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and Brian Lee was there. So, yes, we had 2010 on up too. So we got a lot of those players to come in Friday, talk and hang with the players. Saturday morning, they talk and hung with them some more, gave them advice, made connections with them, let them know what the legacy was about. You know, man, I really just like the overall. They ate crawfish. They did all that type of stuff with those guys, man. Pete Richardson was there. He was able to discuss how it was, the legacy. So those guys got a chance to see and hear from personal experiences and see those guys, how they're successful men now. You know, I really like how they were able to do that. Overall, everything was good. I enjoyed it. Go ahead, Jaguars. Lacumba, this for you, baby. This for you.
Yes, man. Yeah, bro. I'm glad y'all had y'all good time, cause you know.
It was hot out there.
And I see it was a nice crowd, cause I know like Grambling was talking about they had like 5. I think y'all had a lot of nice number too.
Man, we had a big number.
I had a big number, you know what I'm saying? So that was good. I think we had.
Speaking of Grambling though, I gotta say, and you know we like to give Jackson State a lot of credit for setting up
marketing
standard and stuff like that. I feel like Grambling set up the spring standard.
They set the standard for the spring game.
So I gotta give it up to Grambling.
They had the pivot out there.
We had transition into Grambling.
Let's go to
let's transition into Grambling.
They had the pivot out there. You know, they had the
mascot.
They was tailgate.
Yep.
Now that mascot.
Man, that wasn't no people mascot.
Man, that mascot.
Cyntel gonna get kicked off the internet for what she's talking about.
Yeah, he's about that dog.
Man, that wasn't no people mascot, man. Hey, but Grambling.
It was a good time, and something they did different. They charged people to get in, so they had 5,000 people charging $10. That's $50,000.
Right.
Quick. So that was a good thing they thought of to do down there. But the spring game experience was like a game,
right?
Like a game atmosphere. Had tailgate. It was
had the band there.
Had the band there. Had a party the night before. Mm-hmm. It was a really good time. So shout out to Grand Fam for upping the standard of
definitely, because I think it made everybody else say.
So, we
gotta do it big now for spring game. Yeah. You know, because I really never seen this much promotion
of spring meeting.
Yeah, for like coming to a spring game. Yeah. So normally, you know, the fall scrimmages when you have like the big hoorah, but the spring that was different. But I enjoyed. I mean, shout out to Grambling for saying that.
Shout out to Grand Fam. Now going into Grambling, the promotion of it was great. The entire day was great. Mm-hmm. But the quarterback situation,
it's still rough.
It's
It's still rough. It's still rough.
It's weird. You know, I think Grambling. I thought Grambling would take and it's still the spring, so you can't just throw them away. But I thought I'd see more.
But let me say this though, G, just to give them the benefit of the doubt, they did go through an offensive coordinator change.
Yes, a couple of them.
Yeah, mid-spring. Yeah. So they still trying to get the kinks out as well.
I agree. And naturally, the defense is going to be ahead of the offense.
Yeah. That's
you know what I'm saying? The defense should be ahead of the offense anyway. I just think they're gonna need a quarterback. They gonna need a quarterback
to get them where they need to go.
Get them where they need to go. I think they're gonna need a quarterback. They had some fumbling issues. 23, I can't think of his name right there. He the same. Remember the guy that fumbled against Jackson State on the team? So he fumbled in the spring game.
Yeah.
So I think just the offense, just the offense all together. I think they will. They has to improve.
But I gotta say, I saw a solid receiver out there.
Yeah.
Linda Rad scored like a 30-yard touchdown.
At the end.
He caught 2 or 3 passes. So they gotta go get it. They got a dog at receiver for sure.
Yeah.
But once they get that quarterback back there, they can give it to him.
Because they got one of their strengths I know is the running back on.
Right, that's what I heard. Yeah.
Trey, the Mosley kid, he came from USM, and CJ Russell was 2 kids that we heard who been stepping up. So that's a strength for him. Down there, and the second strength would be the D line.
D line, but they always had a good. One thing about Grambling, they gonna stack up in that D line.
Javon Carter and Brian Powell, number 48. That's the one they moved. He was at linebacker. They moved to like DN, and so he's playing more DN now, edge rush, and he's been doing. I
was very impressed with Quincy Mitchell in that secondary. I was impressed with him. I really like.
That's a Southern Lab.
Okay, we ain't get him back straight out of that. We ain't get him. Yeah.
Ray Estes. We heard he's doing pretty good in spring, so that's good. I think his name slipped my mind. We just talked about the team. Lenny. I think Lenny gonna be. I think Lenny.
You gotta get somebody to get him the ball.
Yeah, that's it. But I think he gonna.
This is gonna be his breakout year. He been supposed to have a breakout year for a while.
I think the injury held him back last year. I think Lenny gonna be the guy to watch out for that receiver at Grambling. You just gotta get him a quarterback. I wasn't impressed with any of the quarterbacks. I wasn't impressed with any of them.
Another weakness I say, Coach Graves with us now, but another weakness is that they linebackers.
Yep.
They linebackers and O-line.
Yep. And Cedric Thornton down there, so the defense actually looked pretty good. Number 9, I can't think of his name right now. I know his name too. I just slipped my mind. He looked pretty good. I saw after the spring game, Jason Hatcher.
I saw that. He was down there on working.
So that's good.
That's how they stay with D-line.
Yeah.
D-line.
When you come back and work with the players like that, that was good to see. So Cedric Thornton down there, the former All-Corn State defense coordinator, he gonna have that defense all right. The defense looked real dominant. I don't think the offense scored till late in the end, and that was Linden. So
So really, could we really say that the offense was that bad because they're going against a defense that's just that good? Or could we say the defense was that good if the offense? That's why I say the spring you gotta kind of take everything with a grain of salt because it's just a spring. They're gonna be bringing in more quarterback. They just brought in a 6'6" quarterback as well, just committed to Grambling. So I know they're gonna bring in some more pieces because also Elijah Walker, he was MVP by your class. He ended up hitting the portal. He did recently.
He hit the portal. Some other players that had hit the portal, so they're gonna shake some things up. They probably gonna bring a couple players in. It's gonna be interesting to see. But as far as overall experience, I gotta give a shot to Grambling.
Oh yeah, they set the tone. They
set the tone for it. I think they had like 500 kids on campus. And, so
that's big out there, man.
That's big.
With the pivot being out there, they had all script was out there.
Shout out to Script.
Yeah. So it was nice.
It was real nice. I just want to keep that same. Just roll over to the fall.
Right.
Just roll over to the fall because their last Bethune Cooking game had like 45 people there. Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying? I think our student athletes deserve better. Win or lose. Let's support our. That's every school. I ain't just picking.
Win or lose.
Let's go.
It ain't every school because we was top 10 in attendance and we was 4-7.
Listen.
We gonna be there. We gonna be there.
Every school.
We gonna be there.
Every school. Every school needs to support their school.
Every school.
Win or lose.
Yeah, we gonna be there win or lose though.
No, y'all alright.
Did you not hear what I said?
Alright.
We was top 10 in FCS attendance.
Yeah, because you had Jackson State.
It don't matter.
They brought 50,000.
We are Jaguar Nation.
You had Florida
Jackson State scary. They didn't bring no 50,000. They didn't bring.
That man said stop calling them scary. That man said stop calling them scary. That man said stop calling them scary.
I'll be down there this year telling they scary.
We in the building?
Yeah, we in the building.
Hey, somebody else had theirs.
Spring game. Somebody else showed them, put it on YouTube.
So they wasn't scared.
They wasn't scared.
Fam, you.
Shout out to
They
fam.
say the highs are 7 hills.
Yes, sir.
And they had a good time. They had a good turnout too.
They gonna always say, fam, you gon' fam you.
They gon' fam you. Man, they had like 10,000. I said, ooh. And they doing a remodeling their stadium, so that the other
So
side.
they put the trailer higher?
Yeah. This man, listen.
I was just asking, what happened? They put the trailer higher?
This man here, dog. I think they get a new press box.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna take it up for y'all, fam. You see, I got you. I think they got a new press box over there. The other side of their stadium was kind of, I don't know, they had it cut off, but they were remodeling.
Yeah.
So, they had a good turnout out there. They did like a draft. Where it was a big broadcast. It was nice to watch. Where they did like 2 separate teams and 2 separate rooms, like 2 different coaches have 2 separate rooms, and like a draft. It was like a draft day experience.
Right.
And so the number 1 pick was Jalen Goss.
Lineman.
Offensive lineman.
You know what that must mean?
Yeah, must be.
That must mean he mean.
He like 6'7".
Yeah.
He a Florida State transfer. He was the first pick. They got a quarterback battle going on down there too with the Jaron Moose from Vanderbilt and Rashawn McKay.
And another one in there too. I can't think his name.
Cameron Sapp, he's in there.
Yep.
Sapp. So I think
Moose is nice. He just be he off his back foot.
Yeah, I think he makes some bad decisions.
His feet. He just need no. Some of his decisions.
Because I seen one. He threw like a pick 6. And he threw like a pick 6. I don't know if they called it back in that. And another one he threw real bad. It could have been a pick 6. But you can see the arm talent. You can see the arm talent Moose. Rashawn McKay.
He's just not doing enough. He's still game manager.
He's like he's not gonna lose it for you. But just like that Jack State game last year, he's just not gonna go win it for you.
Right.
He's not gonna win it for you. But he knows the system, so of course he looks better because he knows that system. He's been there for years, so he looks better. But he just doesn't have that it for me. He's just not gonna be that. He just don't have the it. He's not a bad. He's just not.
Hey, you know what I'm wondering though? Like who gonna replace 5?
That's gonna be a big question.
That's a question for me. Who gonna? Because
they lost also Colliers too. Both of their safeties.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be hard to replace.
Those are questions that need to be answered.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't really saw nobody that. You know how we say game managers?
Yeah.
Those safeties that they have right now, I can't think of the name. I probably should know the name, but those guys, they just not them.
They didn't jump off the paper yet.
Yeah.
You saw Marquise Brown. He jumped up. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Right.
So, but you can't expect that year one to kind of replace them NFL guys. I think so. It's gonna be tough to kind of replace them that fast, but I think they're gonna try to replace it by committee. Also, I think the receiving core now, X-Man.
The receiving core is nice. They kind of like Southern though to me. X-Man, they have X-Man. You get the ball to him in space, jet sweeps, all that type of stuff, but they just don't have no go-getter receiver.
That big body.
Yeah.
Just go.
I want to say all their receivers 5'8", 5'9", 5'10" or less. You know, I just need that. I'm used to that. You know, that person that you're gonna be like, all right. 5 or 8 yard line, just throw that fade down, let it go get it. You know.
If I see you 1-on-1, it's coming to you.
It's coming to you.
It's coming to you 1-on-1.
Like Wyman at Jackson State or somebody like
they
that.
don't throw it up. They got another receiver, number 10. I don't know how to pronounce it. Jamad Sherrod, something like that.
Yeah.
He's real quick. He's a Texas State transfer. He's real quick. He's good as well. So I think other than Goss, I know we talked about Goss being the number 1 pick. He's really good. I saw some holes in the offensive line.
I was just about to say.
So the rest of the offensive line.
So let's say the 3 weaknesses for them. For me, it'll be running backs. Yeah, they don't have a running game.
I didn't see no running back pop off the tape.
Yeah, so if I'm a defense, I'm not stacking the box.
Yeah.
I'm a blitz your quarterback, or I'm gonna play these.
Because they didn't like they have no blitz too well either. So.
Right. So that'd be O-line.
A
weakness. And who you say the
running backs. And I think replacing those safeties.
Yeah.
Replacing those safeties is gonna be a task for them. But
I
think the front seven is gonna be a strength.
Yeah.
D-line.
So we can go D-line linebacker 1 and 2.
Yeah, I think D-line and linebacker gonna be a strength.
And I'm gonna say this might not sound like a strength, but the quarterback
back. We think just like the quarterback competition. I think it's gonna make them better down there. Just that battle. I think Musa got a shot at taking it out.
Yeah.
I think Fan used to want Musa to win it because I think McKay is probably hit his ceiling. I think he probably go up a little bit more, but I think Musa is the one that can take him over the top.
Right.
I think he can take him over the top.
But we know with football, you always need a solid backup.
Yeah,
so even though you're a backup, doesn't mean that your time might come.
Right,
you never know what might happen or who might go on the
And I saw Musa can kind of move a little bit.
Yeah, he got a little speed with him.
So, shout out to FAMU.
Shout out to FAMU. Overall experience look good. We know FAMU gonna FAMU when it comes to the crowd.
Oh, they gonna come out. They gonna
You
show
say
up.
they got the new stadium, they putting the trailer further at the top.
Yeah,
I like what I'm saying.
They got that FEMA trailer.
Oh man, not the FEMA trailer. Hey, but those are some of the games that we got a chance to see on YouTube. For some reason,
some people hide.
Some people scared
to put it out there.
A&M scared to put theirs out there.
I don't understand A&M because, man of personality, he will be good in you know what I'm saying? He will sell some tickets.
You know what's crazy?
Put a follow camera around me.
You know who humbled him?
He humbled him.
Man was everywhere.
Talking all the press conferences.
Everywhere.
I ain't heard man.
No, he don't even post his video. He don't post nothing on YouTube. None of that.
All the spring game. No, we want to watch that.
We want to watch that.
We want to see it, man.
And dancing, you ain't off the hook.
Right, you dancing too.
You ain't off the hook.
You building that program, but you also gotta understand marketing. We want to see that. They want to see it.
Y'all played the dust just like everybody else.
Right. We want to see the clip. What you looking like? They got their big time quarterback. Was supposed to be the #1 quarterback in JUCO. We want to see what he look like.
We want to see what they don't want to show nothing. They scared. Everybody's scared to show.
I think a lot of us missed the opportunity to market, our programs, man, and we got to do better.
We got to do better with that marketing, man. We even trying to get in touch with coaches just to see what it looked like. Ain't nobody responding from those two schools.
Nobody responded.
Y'all, what's up?
I don't know.
What's up?
We got to do a better job.
Y'all better win the SWAC with that type of attitude.
You trying to hide it?
Yeah, it better work out for you.
You better have Warren Sapp on that D-line. So, what you trying to hide?
Yeah.
What you trying to hide? But we got to do better. Just put content out.
Yeah.
Put some content out, man. You got fans that can.
Definitely content out.
Before we forget, shout out to Ameysha Williams from Jackson State. We switching over a little bit. The Jackson State girl. She got drafted.
She got drafted. Shout out to her, man. Shout out to her. She deserved it. And I want to see where that girl gonna go that jumped on that rim when I was watching them play. I don't even know her name. But when I seen that, I said, Crump jumped up there with ease.
Crump is her name. I think she might be there next year because she got another year.
She might be windmilling by next year.
She gonna be there next. She gonna be in the draft next year.
She gonna be going between the legs.
My thing is this. I heard some other people talk about this. Why haven't we seen any interviews from these people?
Oh yeah. I was talking about that. Yeah.
I think that's a valid point. We want to hear from these kids,
especially with that team that they had.
Ameysha, because I heard a story today about Ameysha having a baby during her career.
Yeah.
And they say
overcoming it.
Overcoming it, and they saved her scholarship.
Wow.
Some schools pull scholarships.
And you know what's crazy? Is if we would have been following them during the season, let's just say they pull an upset against LSU.
It's
not all the other media outlets
picking that up.
Where we should have been.
I didn't know that. I knew it, but you know what I'm saying. And that's even Dion. I'm gonna say this. I know y'all like when I talk about Dion. But I think he should be more involved with that good winners program.
Mm-hmm.
Make a post about them. You know what I'm saying? Make a post about them. Bring some more light on them. You say you're doing it for all HBCUs. I think they deserve that. I think the Tamika Reed deserve that kind of publicity, even those girls, because they doing that. That's something. They're not doing it off name. Dion and that football program, they're great. I'm not gonna take that from them, but a lot of that comes from Dion's name.
Right.
Tamika Reed, she built that from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? From the ground up, and that's admirable because she's not doing that with extra media help or NFL help. Money
and she just got a 5-star from USC.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And she so that's actually the tougher job.
So if you thought they was good last year,
they're gonna be. So I think she's doing a
better job. Women, y'all better step it up.
We better step it up. We need to just be we don't need to step it up. We need to step.
Them girls that play volleyball, can y'all play basketball?
You play basketball? We got scholarships for that too. And basketball too. I ain't talking about girls more. And they not trust.
Oh man. But man, we thank y'all for joining us. Like we said, man, we apologize that we're not putting out as much content as y'all would like.
We're gonna get back. We about to start them live videos though, because I think seeing us live call-in shows. It's gonna be good. You call in and tell me something. I got something to tell you.
Yeah.
I got something to tell you.
You might not like it.
You might not. You ain't no might in it. You ain't gonna like what I gotta say. Because you come call in talking with a rough voice, I'm gonna call you Carl Malone. I'm tell you right now. Man, woman, whoever you is, you Carl Malone, you try to talk crazy.
Man, I don't even know what that means. But man, continue to like, share, subscribe, comment. Y'all get some reckless in them comments. I don't care.
I'll keep going.
Talk all you want.
Ain't nobody hate. Stop all that saying we hate. Ain't nobody hate.
Because matter of fact, why you talking about that, G? People these schools love to talk about we hate. What's crazy is we give every school they problem.
Every school, I'm like, what? And we give support every school.
Definitely.
What school have we been to and supported? Like, you
Come
think,
on, man.
if we have a platform, we don't have to cover your school. We can easily leave your school out. Ain't nobody paying us to do this. We don't have, ain't no school putting no money in our pocket. We don't have to cover your school.
Right.
We can 100%.
We just do it because we love it.
We love it.
We love the school.
We can 100% not say nothing about the school or dog your school out of every episode. Ain't nobody governing us. But we do it. We don't do that. We do it because we love all the swag schools.
We don't hate on y'all.
You know what I'm
Hate on
saying?
y'all.
Neither one of our schools had the season we wanted to last year. We still here. You know what I'm saying? So
Our school 4 and 7.
and mine was 6 and 5. You know, and we both picked up the win. And we still here. And we still staying all year. So we ain't hating on y'all, man. Stop all that they hating.
Matter of fact, if y'all say we hate, just talk bad about our school.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah. It's called trash talking.
That's all we do.
It's called trash
We
talking.
get that calling line. And we get that calling line. I'm gonna talk more crazy because then you call in something.
It's called trash talk. We don't talk trash about your school. You can talk trash about my school.
I'm gonna talk.
You don't talk about his. I'm not gonna talk about it.
I'm gonna talk about mine.
Boom. See you.
But you know it's all love. Thank y'all.
You ain't got nothing else to talk about.
I'm running out.
You ain't got nothing else to talk about.
I'm running out. Go ahead, cut the camera on.
We all.